Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? And I hope you're doing fine. I really do, because I'm doing fine myself. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. And I would like to welcome you to another episode of TJ's Topics. That's right. Glad to be with you again. I consider it a joy, an honor, and a privilege to be able to come into your presence on any given occasion. And on this occasion, I do have another topic of interest, which is finding comfort in your own company. That is what we are thinking about and talking about today for just a few minutes. Finding comfort in your own company. And as a lifelong bachelor, I can tell you that I have found plenty of comfort in my own company. I tell you, I'd rather be by myself most of the time than to hang around a bunch of people because, mind you, I enjoy company. I like to be around folks. I like to socialize and I like to have a good time, whether it be with family or friends or whoever, even coworkers. But I'm going to tell you this, after a few hours, I just don't want to be around those people because they start to get on my nerves. And I'm sure that many of you out there may feel the same way. Sometimes you just want to get off to yourself where you can think, where you can focus, where you can recharge. Those are some of the benefits of solitude. Now, how can we go about finding comfort in our own company? That's the question I'd like to ask you. How can we go about finding comfort in our own company? Believe it or not, it is possible. Comfort in your own company is about shifting your mindset to treat solitude as a rewarding gift rather than a punishment. It requires actively practicing quiet moments, engaging in solo activities, and breaking the habit of relying on constant external validation or distractions. And you know as well as I do that in this world here, on a daily basis, there are a ton of distractions. For example, on the 4th of July weekend, and even after the 4th of July, sometimes as long as a month after the 4th, there can be a whole bunch of firecrackers popping. And that can be aggravating. Oh my goodness. But we have to learn how to tune out some of this noise and go within. And that is where we will find peace and tranquility. And it will help us to feel a whole lot better. Now, there are steps we can take in order to build this comfort that we're searching for, and find the peace that we so desire as we navigate our way through these moments of solitude and just enjoy being in our own presence. Because believe it or not, it can really do you a world of good. Step number 1, start with low stakes solo dates. And what does that consist of? Well, basically there are simple everyday outings that we can go on, like grabbing a cup of coffee, for instance, visiting a local bookstore if we have one in town, or any other place of interest. We can take advantage of these opportunities to move at our own pace without being weird with folks. We can do our own thing, and we can, you know, just enjoy ourselves. And that's a very good thing, and it's something that I often enjoy. I really do, especially living in West Memphis, where there's not really a whole lot to do to begin with. Number two, engage your senses without screens, because you know that all of us are surrounded by screens day in and day out. From the time we get out of bed in the morning until the time we go to bed at night, we are buried deeply in our screens. In lieu of scrolling endlessly, try more meaningful activities like journaling, doing some stretches, to kind of move your muscles and get your body activated real good, or listening to music, possibly an entire album if you have time, in order to calm your nerves. And I tell you, as an avid music fan myself, music lover, I really enjoy such an activity. And it really doesn't make any difference what genre it is, as long as it's good. And that definitely does soothe my spirit wholeheartedly. And finally, number three, embrace silence. During moments of solitude, you will find that silence is full of insight instead of emptiness. This time can help strengthen your sense of identity and emotional maturity. Those are some of the ways that we can find comfort in our own company. And believe me, when you do that, when you find comfort in your own company, you won't be too upset about people not visiting you, stopping by your house, even calling you on the phone. Because like I said, you like to talk on the phone. I know I like to talk on the phone to people sometimes, depending on who it is and what they're talking about. But there are moments when that can become aggravating, especially when they don't know when to shut up. So I hope that this advice will help you and you'll be able to start to enjoy your own company from time to time. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of TJ's Topics. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I look forward to seeing you again next time when we will have another topic of interest. And before I go, I just want to remind you all that this is August, the hottest month in the year and the last full month of summer. So whatever you do, please be safe out here in this heat, because Lord knows it is a scorcher. Be careful. This is Taryn Jerome Harris, reminding you that every round goes higher and higher. And I look forward to seeing you again on the next go round. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.